Hello, my friend. It is my favorite time of the month. It is favorites and fails countdown time. I have so much good stuff to share with you and some really bad stuff as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. As you know, I never sponsor my favorites videos because I get really annoyed when monthly favorites videos are sponsored and then not disclosed. It's super annoying. So I have started a hashtag not sponsored feature. So this is hashtag not sponsored. I have something to share with you that I'm super excited about. This is a book. And it is makeup related this week. This is the Hooded Eyes Makeup Manual by COURTNEY NAWARA. And you may recognize her because she has a YouTube channel called FLUIDITY. She also has a blog called FLUIDITY. It is a cruelty-free blog. But this, my friend, if you have hooded eyes, or even if you don't have hooded eyes, you're gonna get some good tips out of this. And so it starts off with a little intro to COURTNEY. And then it talks about all kinds of things, from tools you should use, diagrams, different palettes, just kind of explaining the basics of just eyeshadow in general. So this is great for a person new to makeup, but then also tons and tons of very up close, non-filtered tutorials. This is not a fluffy Instagram thing. This is like real people tips and tricks and not filtered reality here. And that is what I think we really need more of in our beauty space. And then it's got like tips like this. It says use a matte or satin eyeshadow that matches your skin tone to blend out the edges of your eyeshadow look so that there are no harsh lines. And that's something that I do all the time. But if you're new to eyeshadow, or if you struggle with eyeshadow, maybe that's something you haven't tried. So it talks about here how to do a simple curvy cat eyeliner specifically for hooded eyes, but I think it really would help anybody. I mean, I can't even imagine how much time she spent doing all of this. It's incredible. But if you want to purchase it, it is available on Amazon for purchase for you, and I highly recommend it. Such really incredible tips, and even without hooded eyes, I'm learning so much from it. Now that we've done our hashtag not sponsored for the week, let's go ahead and get into number 10, the worst product I tried this month. The worst product I tried this month, I did try in a live stream. We did a live stream trying out Betsey Johnson makeup that was sent to me by FragranceNet, and a lot of it, unfortunately, was not good. The worst thing that I tried from there was really bad. It's their liquid lipsticks. Think about anything you don't like about a liquid lipstick, and that's what this is. It's dry. It's flaky, it's uncomfortable, it's tight on the lips, it is, well, it's not really splotchy. It's pretty opaque, so that's good. But everything else about it is stinking terrible. The applicator on it is just a traditional doe foot applicator. It actually has kind of a nice smell, so I guess it isn't the worst. I guess there could be worse things about it. It could smell like rotting plastic, but it doesn't. But it's just, the performance of it is absolutely atrocious, and I couldn't keep it on my lips, I don't think, for more than 5 minutes before I had to take it off. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Next up, some products that will not be surprising if you saw this video. We're gonna talk about the Morphe foundation and concealer. I decided to put these together because even though the concealer I do feel like is worse than the foundation, I decided to put them together because I don't wanna waste too many spots on Morphe this month. They're just really not good. I will put my full review down below of them. I don't like mostly about the foundation that I can't sheer it out, even with a makeup sponge. It goes on very cake facey, very matte and flat no matter what you do with it, in my opinion, and at least in my experience, not really my opinion, in my experience. It's hard for me to get a look out of this that I enjoy. The concealer creases on me really, really bad. Again, no matter what I do, no matter what techniques I've tried with it, every time it just seeps into my fine lines really in a not attractive way. So these are huge no's for me. Did not enjoy them at all. Again, full review link below if you want to hear more. This product I'm excited to bring back to the channel because I did want to give you an update on it. This was from my FabFitFun spring add-ons video, and at the time I hadn't tried this product. Now I can tell you that I don't like it. This is the MADECERA Cleansing Balm, and it says Return RX here. I'm not quite sure what that means. This is the greasiest cleansing balm I have ever used in my life. I haven't used it a whole lot. I think I used it 3 or 4 times. 3 times. I can see 3 digs in there. It's the epitome of the oil-water combination not being a good thing. I put it on my face the first time, and I dug up as much as I normally dig into a cleansing balm like this. I love cleansing balms. I've used many, many different brands. I put it all over my face, and I went to rinse my face, and the water just seemed to bounce right off of it. It was like nothing was coming off of my face, and I was rubbing it like this, trying to get it off, and it was like just like a grease slick. And I was kind of freaking out because I was like, how am I gonna get this off of my face? So I had the pump bottle of the Derma E cleanser that I'm using as part of my drugstore skincare routine, and I rubbed that all over my face, and that didn't even fully remove this stuff. It removed it some, so I grabbed some more Derma E cleanser, and then I washed it off with that. I mean, it was a process. If you do use the tiniest amount, it will effectively remove makeup, but I did feel like I had to do it 2 times, and I don't trust that it was completely washed off of my face, even after using another cleanser. This is a no, 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 no. Did not like it. No, 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 no. But it will remove your makeup a little bit, just a really big pain in the butt to get off. We're moving into the middle range, so things that I like, but they've got some issues that I don't like. These are the ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadows. Now, don't jump on me yet, because there's some really good things. I know some people really like these. There's really only one of these that I didn't like at all. This is the one called Ventura, and it's this beautiful iridescent blue, purple toned white shade right here. And this just creased really, really bad on my eyes. I used it twice. I didn't use it a lot, but the 2 times that I used it, it just, by the end of the day, it looked like I had cracks in my eyelids. It was not cute at all. One time I tried a little bit more product, the second time I tried a little less product. It didn't make a difference. However, these 2 worked very well. This one is in the shade Origami, and this one's in the shade Crystal Castle. And when I chose to put this one on, I was a little bit nervous because it's the same iridescent-y kind of thing going on as the other one, as Ventura, but it's a peach tone. So I was like, oh, is this gonna look really bad? But it's actually very, very beautiful. Lasted beautifully all over my lids all day. I did only use this one time. This one I've used twice. I've had so many people ask me what my eyeshadow was in my video, that so many people seem to like my assumptions about me tag video. This is what I had all over my lids, and the base was something I'm gonna show you in a little while. This is the shade Origami, and it's just this vibrant gold. It is loud. I would imagine this would look gorgeous on people of deeper skin tones. Like, I can't, like, oh, amazing. But I love it on my skin tone too. It is absolutely beautiful, but it is not quiet in any way. It's making a statement. So yeah, overall, I like these 2 formulas, did not like this one at all. And that for me makes it hard for me to want to purchase more of these, because I'm scared I'm gonna get ones that I don't like. And it's one of those things where it's not as easy to go to the store to return something. You have to go through the whole postage thing of, you know, packing it back up, sending it back. Ugh. That's kind of the negative, but there's positives too. The next product is another one similar. Things I like about it, things I don't like about it. This is the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost Wet Dream Highlighter, and I think this product just wasn't meant for me. It is extremely, extremely intense as far as the highlight. I feel like it sits on top of my skin rather than kind of melding into it. It's like Amrezy on speed. The Amrezy highlighter from ABH gives you like this wet look to the skin, and it gives you this beautiful glow, but it doesn't look like, at least for me, like it's sitting on top of the skin. This gives you that same wet glow, but it's like what happened to your face? Kind of it's too much, it's too much. So what I used it for today is for the inner corner of my eyes as kind of an inner corner highlight. It's just too much for me for a cheek highlight. I did get this in the Jeffree Star mystery bag. I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing any more of these just because I don't think they're my style, but I've never tried his other highlights, so I may purchase some of them in the future. This one it's just not for me, but I can see why other people might like it. Next up is the Morphe product that I actually did really like from the Morphe face product launch. This is the Filter Effect face powder, and it's called a finishing powder, but I find that it does have just a little bit of coverage to it. It is a beautiful powder on the skin. I haven't had any problems with it as far as caking up anywhere. I've used it with a bunch of different foundations, including the Morphe one. I don't think the base was good, and I think that's why this didn't perform that great with the Morphe one, but I've loved it with other foundations, and it just just leaves a beautiful finish on the skin. I really enjoy it. The price point is relatively low for, I believe, the quality that you get as far as performance. And I've really been enjoying it. And one thing that I found that I was very surprised by is that the pad on the inside here, I feel like it works very, very, very well with this product. Who would have thunk it, right? I do think that pressing it into the skin is really the way to go with this, and I'm enjoying it. And with the BB cream, I feel like it beefs up the coverage just a little bit, which I also very much enjoy. So this one was a pretty big win for me. So I really have no complaints about this, except for that it's not as exciting as the next products I'm about to show you. Numbers 4, 3, and 2 are kind of interchangeable in that any one could be 4, 3, or 2. They kind of all tie in awesomeness. These are the LORAC highlighters. This is from their winter launch, I believe, or their winter launch. These are the Light Source Mega Beam highlighters. Today I'm wearing Glow for the Gold on my cheeks, and I think that it's just a tad bit too dark for me, but I think I can get away with it. I think I can swing it. I really, really, really like Gilded Lily a lot, and I've worn this in a couple of videos recently. So here are the LORAC highlighters. This one is the Gold, the Lily, and then the Celestial. Really, really beautiful. They're poppy, but they're not like the Jeffree Star where they sit on the skin. They really meld into the skin. I'll show you, you can kind of see on my cheek today. It's really, really beautiful, and I've very much been enjoying them. Lasting power is also very, very good. These were sent to me in PR from LORAC, and I'm very, very thankful. These are definitely my favorite products that they sent from their winter line. Next up is a palette that really took me by surprise. This was sent to me by Makeup Maniacs, and I swatched in a live stream in my Facebook group, and I was kind of like, not sure about this. It really didn't swatch very well, and I was kind of like, especially these guys down here did not swatch well at all. So I started digging into them and actually using them, and I really like this palette. It's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. If I had to choose a bright palette, either this one or the James Charles Morphe palette, I honestly, 100% from my soul would choose this one over the James Charles Morphe palette. I find it much, much easier to use. I mean, I did a cut crease today. I did a cut crease today. Yes, I did. And they blended out really, really nicely. I didn't have to go back and forth between the colors. They weren't blending away. They're just absolutely stinking gorgeous. And I haven't used every shade in the palette. Like I haven't used this red here. I haven't used this orange here. I don't believe, let's see. I haven't used this red up here either. And I haven't used the black. But I think I've used pretty much everything else in the palette as far as these top shades. Now these guys down here, I don't know what the intention was with these, but with a glitter glue, I've tried with these. They do not stay on the lid. They don't apply evenly. They're just really chunky. They don't go on the eye well. They're really bad. Really, really bad. So if you cover this up, you still get a lot of shadows in here, and every shade that I've worked with up here has gone on absolutely beautifully. So I'm just gonna not use that bottom row. But other than that, I'm gonna be loving and playing in the rest of this. Number 2 is an eyeshadow palette that I've been using a lot, and this is gonna be a good one for those of you that may not have a big makeup collection. Maybe you're newer to makeup and you need just a good base eyeshadow palette to set down a neutral base, something that's super easy, quick to use. This is the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I have been loving this, especially if you enjoy warm-toned, neutral, matte looks. The warm-tone neutral, is that a thing? No. Warm-tone, natural makeup looks. Absolutely gorgeous. So easy to work with. Juvia's Place has been having so many sales lately where you can get this for super cheap. I think I ended up paying like $12 or something like that for this. Like, it was really, really cheap, and it works very, very well. So if you're looking for a lower price point, high quality product, I've said this many times in my videos before about Juvia's Place. I definitely recommend this brand on the whole. Their formula is very consistent overall. So people ask me all the time what Juvia's Place palette they should get. I would say, except for the Nubian one, you could pick any of them. And whichever color scheme calls to you, I would say go for it. But I especially like this one because it's great to set down a base for other shadows. Really, really enjoying it. Very much. Very, very much. Well done, Juvia's Place, again. And finally, at the #1 spot, I usually put something that I feel like is new and different and could possibly change my makeup or cosmetic life. This was also sent to me in PR. This is the AHA Smart Renewal Body Serum. I have been using this on my décolleté here, so I'm not using it anywhere on my face. My face is all drugstore, but I started using it here because I did have some discoloration here that is different from here up. So I always, and have been since I've been doing a skincare routine, apply my skincare from here to here, and I've neglected this area down here. And I think as a result, the color is changing here to different than where I've been putting my skincare. So I think this is going to help with changing that. The big ingredient in here that's gonna give you the hydration is shea butter. So if you don't like shea butter, you wanna stay away from this. But the next ingredient after the water and the shea butter is lactic acid. I am going to be continuing to use this into the summertime, but I need to make sure, and you need to make sure if you do decide to go out and grab this, to make sure to use sunscreen, because that AHA, that lactic acid, is going to make your skin more sensitive to the sun's rays. So making sure to use a sunscreen wherever you've used this is going to be very, very, very important. I did want to mention that, but so far I am seeing a fading of the discoloration of my chest area here. Super, super happy with it. It smells really, really good. It has fragrance in it. It smells really good. It smells like oranges, like creamsicle orange. It smells so good. Maybe just a tad bit of floral. Like, I wouldn't want to eat an ice cream that smells like this, but it's really close, but it's got just a little bit of floral in there. It makes it a little more body cream-like, but the major smell of this smells like mandarin oranges to me. It smells incredible. Thank you so much to Ren for sending this over, because I'm super excited about this product. So now, my friend, it is your turn to participate in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. Leave your thoughts about these products or any products you were loving or hating in the month of February. Leave those thoughts down in the comments below so we can all learn from you. If you learned from somebody, make sure you thumbs up their comment, leave them a little thank you comment. Let's all encourage each other and be a good old happy money-saving family down there. Thank you so, so much for watching. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.